Thank you for joining us. Please, Facebook, eventually, if there is a sound of music that comes in from afar, please, I don't have the right to it, or to the copyright, and I don't have interest on it. It may come from far, please. So let us move directly to this very program, irrespective of my environment. Let us go there. Igbo presidency will stop Biafra agitation. Igbo presidency will settle the problem of Igbo people. These are languages we are getting from Nigerians. You see, allow Igbo man to rule Nigeria. These are their solutions to our agitation. This is the solution. Nobody have argued Ipob. Nobody have said these are their solution. But the question now is, does presidency of a tribe ruling Nigeria solve their problem? If a tribe in Nigeria become president, does it solve their problem? Nigeria was created already with those problems. Already, the British created Nigeria with that problems. The problem can never be solved until Nigeria is dissolved. Now, Yoruba people are in power. Yoruba people are in power. Don't just say Yoruba man. Yoruba people are in power. Why are they running in Osun? Why are they running in Kwara? Why are they running in Ogun? Why are they running in Ondo? Why are they running in Oyo? No. Tell me any tribe that presidency have solved their problem. You know, people just come, they start deceiving themselves. Can we go to Bayelsa? Jonathan is from Bayelsa. He have ruled Nigeria before. What is the condition of Bayelsan people? We are asking. Now, give Peter Obi presidency, give Igbo man presidency, let the Biafra agitation stop. Igbo, they have to rule this country. I ask you, before you give Igbo man presidency, can we go and examine the Yoruba people? Have they survived? Have they not ruled? Have they survived? We want to know. How do you hope that Biafra Igbo presidency will solve the problem of a people that was special, Nigeria was created because of what is in their land? The British know that these people cannot be sleeping, so you need to subdue them. They said the North and the South was amalgamated together because the North is too poor. So, how do you come to a people who survived from 1970 after the genocide, who, without the help of government, not just help, upon the hatred and torture, denial of rights, denial of identity, they forced our people to deny their identity. And still we survived without Nigeria. The only thing you can do, the only way you can survive in Nigeria is without the government. Do you know the luck Igbo people have, or the people of the East have, especially Igbo people, is that Peter Obi was not announced the president in 2023. If not, it will not end up in crying over hunger. One, Peter Obi cannot solve any problem. Nigeria has been programmed to that. Will he create a new Nigeria? We are asking. Is he going to import another army or police from the heaven? Is it not the same Nigerian police that will be in charge when Peter Obi won election or when he win election? Is it not the same Nigerian politicians? Is it not the same system? You can't change anything. Tinubu cannot even protect Yoruba people. He's the number one, he's the president of Nigeria. You can see Kwara people packing away from their community. And you want to tell Igbo man that if he become a president, that their problem are solved. We solve our problem by ourselves. If Nigeria is involved in the development of Igbo, it will never be developed. If they are involved in our survival, we can never survive. Do you understand? So the luck we have is that this suffering of Nigeria is in the under Tinubu. If it is under P2B, they will be killing Igbo people. Nigerians will be killing Igbo people. They will attack Igbo people. But because he's a Yoruba man, they are moving freely. If Igbo man become president, anything that happens, they will go after. If somebody is feeling hunger in his home, they will start looking for Igbo man. They will take his life. That is our luck. Oh. That hunger protest would have been a protest against Igbo. The hunger protest. It would have been a protest, Operation Igbo protest, because Igbo man will give us hunger. We have given them, because those that came from that north and the west will not allow P2B to be successful, so that Igbo man will be blamed. That's what they did to Jonathan. They formed Boko Haram. Facebook, if they report this program, don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. There is nothing wrong here. Right? How can a Yoruba man who have not survived telling you that they are in power, that Igbo man should be given president, you that is ruling, have you survived? How is your life? Why are you leaving your community and you are running in Kwara? But you are the Attorney General. You are the Chief Justice of Nigeria. You are the DSS boss. DSS cannot go and get the Fulani herdsmen, but they'll be looking for IPOB. Even the worst part of it is that the Yoruba people are now angry that we are posting what is happening in their land. Do you see how some people, I don't know why that people can be wicked to themselves. Facebook is attacking the program. Facebook should allow this program. Somebody cannot tell the world what is happening to him or her because of their political background. Because they put all their hope on the politics in the western Nigerian region and the northern region. Only the east, especially the place they call southeast, nobody put their trust or hope in the politics or politicians. They believe in themselves. Do you understand? So, if those that are the people ruling Nigeria cannot survive, why do you think that if Igbo man rule that they will survive? Northern Nigeria have ruled Nigeria for 46 years. Did they survive? So why do you think that Igbo presidency will solve the problem of Igbo people? Was Igbo man created to be free in Nigeria? If yes, why did they kick against Aburi Accord Agreement? Why do they force people to deny their identity before they give them job? No, we want to ask. So, why should you be hoping that there is a tribe that will rule Nigeria and their life will be better? How is the life of the Northerners? How is their condition? How are they feeling? We know Yoruba people. You are in Facebook. You know, you are staffs there. But it is a shame to you that you don't want to allow truth that you cannot say to prevail. These things you cannot say. It is happening to you. That is the position of IPOB. We speak for everybody. We are asking, why is Tinubu ruling Nigeria and the people of Kwara is running away for herdsmen from their communities? Why have you not solved their problem? So why do you now tell us that presidency will solve the problem of Igbo people? Are you telling us, are we not aware that Nigerian constitution is not for Fulani herdsmen and not for Fulani as a people in Nigeria? Are we not aware that President of Nigeria does not rule Fulani under Nigerian constitution? No. He ruled Fulani under Sultan of Sokoto constitution. The president of Fulani in Nigeria is Sultan of Sokoto. And also the president of religion in Nigeria is Sultan of Sokoto. So if you are reporting this very program, be aware of the fact we are saying here. So we are now asking, can you give us the gain of Yoruba being president? Osibanjo was vice president, 8 years. Why is it that their land is boiling? Obasanjo have ruled Nigeria 11 years. Why is it that their land is boiling? What is the gain of all this appointment of people? Somebody will enter, northern president will enter. They will appoint northern people in position. They say, hey, North is in charge of army. North is in charge of... When not Buhari government was in power, they appointed northern people. While Fulani men and terrorism have been overrunning them. Hunger is taking them. Insecurity, everything is happening in their land. But they are in power. They are in charge. I begin to wonder, why do you insist that Igbo man, if they become president, their life will be better? What about the northerners that have ruled Nigeria for 46 years? Have their life been better? Because Buhari was ruling, he appointed northerners. Why is it that northerners do not have good handworks today? Why are they not feeding well? Obasanjo ruled, they appointed people. Now, Tinubu is ruling mainly. He is appointing Yoruba people. Why is it that Yoruba cannot gather together and say, why should we run away from our central home, Kwara State? Instead, Yoruba man will be angry that IPOB is reporting what the media is not, is reporting half. You know, reporting half. Even the media is from Yoruba. But they are angry that IPOB is reporting what is happening in Kwara. But IPOB also exposed fake agitation in our land. IPOB exposed fake agitation of Simon and their gang. Even as it is happening in our land, even as it pertains to agitation, we still call it fake. We have the courage and know that it is fake. But the Yoruba people can never come and say, this thing happened in the Kwara. We say no to it. No. They will now come and tell you, it's IPOB that instigated it. It's IPOB that sent people to go there. It's IPOB that disguised as Fulani herdsmen. That's what you will hear from the Yoruba people that you want to save by exposing what is happening in their land. Have you ever seen such a people before? Imagine people, IPOB, we expose our politicians from our land. We expose traditional ruler. We expose anybody that is evil. The same way we're exposing what is happening in Kwara. But they are now against us, which we can never cease. It is our duty. We don't take permission from anybody to expose evil that is happening in any part of the world. We don't take permission. That is IPOB. We are the center, fighting every evil. So that is why, if you are hating IPOB for this their stand in exposing what is happening in Kwara, and also using it as our evidence that Nigeria is not working. If a Yoruba man will be in power and Kwara State people are running away, their farms are being destroyed, Fulani herdsmen kidnaps police officer, and they don't care. They don't care, and we cares. We cares. Yes, Yoruba is rejoicing that our seaports are shut down, but we cannot rejoice that they are suffering. But we are asking them, is it this the Nigeria you want us to belong to? A Nigeria that those that are ruling, those that are even suffering the people of the East with their power, they don't have power over their life. You have power over the Easterners. Tinubu have power to send army to go after communities in the East. But they don't have power to confront Fulani herdsmen in Kwara State. This is the Nigeria you want me to join. A Nigeria that even your president from your side have no power to defend you. But you are telling me that to belong to one Nigeria, belong to one Nigeria, the same president will send army, send police to go and take the life of people in the east. But they cannot take the same measure on the Fulani herdsmen and the banditry and terrorists in Kwara State. No, it doesn't work there. Facebook, the sound of music coming in here, I don't have the right to the copyright and I don't have interest in it. It is coming from afar, from about 2 compounds. You know, black people, you know, that is why we need Biafra. Constitution will control these things. That is why we don't want to complain again. That's why we demand for referendum. We don't want to complain that Fulani herdsmen invaded our community. We want to decide it. We want to go and vote that we want to be part of Nigeria, so that when they will invade, we will no longer complain. When they set up checking points in our community, we will no longer complain. When army invade our communities and burn our houses, we will no longer complain because we voted to be part of Nigeria. But without this, we will keep complaining because we do not wish to be killed by herdsmen. Do you understand? So, why do you think that Igbo presidency will solve the problem of Igbo? Facebook, you can hear the sound now. I don't have interest in this music. I don't have the right to the copyright, and it's not needed in my program. But this thing is coming from far. This thing is coming from far. And the message is very, very important. This message is important. Do you understand? So, don't bill me or charge me for copyright, please. I'm even angry that it is even coming closer to what I am saying. I cannot dig the ground and fall in. I cannot dig the ground and fall in. And I cannot trespass into people's compound. I don't have such right. And I must pass this very message. Do you understand? So Facebook, please, pardon me. Just imagine what we are seeing here. That's why we need Biafra. Constitution will control this person to manage his life. And they stop using what is good to their life to disturb people. Do you understand? Can Tinubu, thank you my brother, can Tinubu use those measures they are using to send them here, use it in Kwara State? Because we cannot see the reason why somebody from Yoruba land is trying to force Igbo people into their Nigeria, or trying to tune Igbo people, or to hate Igbo man for agitating, or to be fighting Ipob because they are agitating. Do you understand? When you that want me to belong to Nigeria is not enjoying your Nigeria, you are running away from your communities. So how do you want me to have interest in such Nigeria? And how do you expect me to believe that Igbo presidency will solve my problem when Yoruba president did not solve your problem? Before this Buhari government that left, Yoruba was the vice president. From vice to president. So why is it that their problem are not solved? From Obasanjo, Yaradua enter. Yaradua 2 years or something. Osibanjo became vice to Buhari. Okay, after Jonathan. Do you understand? So, what is the gain of Yoruba people if they cannot have power to save the people of Kwara State as president? We want to know. Because you cannot be forcing me to your Nigeria, or you'll be attacking my agitation when you do not have right to secure your life. But you have the right to send army to take people's life. But the life of Yoruba people, Tinubu have no power to secure them, because the constitution that guides Fulani is a constitution from Sultan of Sokoto. Nigerian constitution that Tinubu is using to rule is not for Fulani herdsmen. And he has no power over them. Even in his compound, he cannot do anything. So how do you want me to have the courage to belong to such country? Facebook, don't listen to anybody reporting this program. Don't listen to them. We believe that this your app is also to save life. So this program is to save life. We are calling the government of Nigeria to go and save the life of the people of Kwara. They should show us love by saving the life of Kwara people. You don't show us love by sending army to kill us, invade our communities and burn houses down. And you say you are looking for IPOB. And suddenly you claim that you love us. Hey, we are sending army to save people of your Kigwe. We are sending army to save. Yes, the criminals are there. You plotted them. But when did you start loving us? Because when you are giving this very information, you give it in the name of IPOB. You say you are saving people from IPOB. But you know the people doing it. Are you telling us that if IPOB is taking life, that Nigerian army will come to save us? If they will do so, let them go and save people from Kwara. When did they start loving us? They never loved the people of Kwara that is running away from their community. They will start loving of the people of Imo. It's a lie. They put Imo state governor who opposed them so that scenario will be in Imo. The scenario of Yemen, the scenario of Somalia, the scenario of Syria that is happening in the northern part of the zoo. They use them to bring that scenario in Imo. Why is it only happening in Imo? The scenario of Yemen, the scenario of Syria, the scenario of Somalia. It's only happening in Imo. They extended it to Ihiala, the same scenario. Because that was the reason why he became a governor by force from number 4. So we are asking you, when did the Nigerian state start loving us? That they are sending army to save people from IPOB, to save Igbo people from IPOB. Are you not insane if you believe them? Why can't they go and save the people of Kwara? Why can't they save Ogun State? Why can't they save Osun? Why can't they save Ondo? Why can't they save Oyo? Why can't they save Kwara? Why can't they save Ekiti? Your people is running. You are sending army to save Igbo land. It shows that you are the people who set up these criminals. You are using that avenue to invade our communities, which IPOB refused to give you such avenue. You created it by yourself. Scenario of Yemen, scenario of Syria, scenario of Somalia, created by APC in Imo State. Unprovoked. They planned it. They forced a making head on her out. They now force Ozadima in. Yes, but they want me to belong to Nigeria. People of Kwara is running. Those ruling Nigeria should save their place first. They are in charge of. Do you know how Tinubu can do anything? The president have power to do anything. It's a lie in Nigeria. President have no power over Fulani. Hey, do you know that president have power to do something? This overnight now, they will change things. Let him have power and remove Sultan of Sokoto. Rubbish. Let him deploy army to invade Fulani herdsmen camp. Let us see. Let us see it. Nigerian constitution is not for Fulani of any kind. They can come to your compound, open your tap water and your tank. Take water there. If you ask them, they say God created water. They come to your farm. They start using their machete to pluck out, even to feed their cows with your crops and your everything you have in the farm. Because their constitution is different. Fulani constitution is Sultan of Sokoto. Their president is Sultan of Sokoto. It's not for anybody. Even if you go and bring Igbo man to be Tere and become president, you can never have anything to do to Fulani. Go and ask Tinubu now. Go and ask Yoruba. Okay, go and ask Kwara people. Are they not calling Tinubu? Is Tinubu not seeing them? This is the Nigeria you want me to belong. A Nigeria that have different constitution. That guys Fulani and the other constitution that other people are under. The constitution of Sultan of Sokoto is that Fulani can rear their cows inside your farm. And they feed their cow with your farm produce. And nobody can arrest them. It is a law that exists in Nigeria that you can never counter. That your brother, your father become president, have no business with invasion of your communities and your land by Fulani herdsmen. It has nothing to do with it. Go and ask Jonathan. If becoming president can solve a problem, it doesn't solve problem. Go and ask the people of Bayelsa. They call themselves South and go and ask them. Making you president cannot solve your problem. Because Nigeria was not created that the problem will be solved. They said because the North is too poor. So they are amalgamated the North and the South together. Not because they want to favor you. Not because they want to make you happy. Not because they want you to progress. But because the North is too poor. So why is North still too poor after 110 years, 11 years from 1914? So why is the Yoruba people crying over the invasion of their farm and their president from Yoruba, which they said is our turn? Do you know that the turn doesn't, even if you become president, it doesn't have anything to do with the policy of Fulani. Ahmadu Bello said that this thing is going to be permanent. 1953 interview in BBC. This thing is going to be permanent. That it may even lead to bloodshed. That's what I'm, excuse me. That's what Ahmadu, let me sip some water. That's what Ahmadu Bello said. That this thing is going, because the white man asked him, is he going to be permanent? This is very upset. There is one thing I discovered since I've been here. There is this very upset of the Northerner against the Igbos. Hatred. Obsessed. Yes. Against the Igbos. The Ahmadu Bello told him that Igbo is a tribe that if you allow them to be in your place within a short while, they will dominate everywhere. Start giving him reason for the hate. Started giving a white man. Imagine a white man coming here, discovering that you hate these people. Why do you hate them? Please, why did you hate these people to this level? That's what a British journalist asked Ahmadu Bello. Why is it like this? Why? 1953, oh, no agitation then, no. No agitation, no. 53. The hatred had been there. And somebody say if they give you presidency to solve your problem, I give you presidency, Biafra will stop. Their problem will be solved. Is the problem of Yoruba solved? Are there people, is Yoruba people importing goods in Lagos seaport? Is it not Igbo people? What do they have in Lagos? Are they not running away in their farmland in Osun, Ogun, Ondo, Ekiti, Oyo, Kwara State? Now they're packing from their homeland. What is their gain? Yes, Tinubu is appointing Yoruba people. The appointment have nothing to do with the Fulani law in Nigeria. It have nothing as let me bring it. Let me bring it. Let me bring the law. Facebook, please. This is not a hate speech or something. Why do you show me like this? Why, Facebook? Why? Why is it like this? Why? Why don't you want me to? Why do you look at you? They don't want me to see. There's something. A place they don't want me to enter. I need to see my pictures. I must see them. Okay, let me come there. There's something I want to bring here. Let's look into it and see. Why? Where is it? I don't know how somebody will be telling me to belong to Nigeria. I don't know. No, this is not the one. I'm coming, please. I'm coming, please. Just, I want to get something here. Because when we are talking, we'll be showing you. There's no reason for you to come and be telling me about Nigeria. When I know that Nigeria is not even favoring even those that are the main Nigeria. It's not favoring them. I'm not seeing this thing, no. Let me manage this one. Okay, let me use this one. Look at this one. Yes, why is there so much obsession? Thank you. Against the Igbos from other Nigerians. Yes. The white guy asked, thank you. 1953, they discovered the obsession. This very obsession. Yes, thank you. Obsession. Thank you. So look at it now. The new nation called Nigeria. I want to show you a different constitution. Called Nigeria should be an estate of our great-grandfathers, Ottoman Danfodio. He put the name. We must ruthlessly understand this thing, prevent a change of power. Are you understanding? We must use the minorities in the north as willing tools and the south as a conquered territory, and never allow them to rule over us, and never allow them to have control over themselves, over their future, that is themselves. Over our future, they will not rule them, and still will not control ourselves. Both Yoruba people will not control our future. Sir Amadu Bello, Premier of the Northern Nigeria, 12th October 1961, after independence, his submission. This is the one Nigeria. So with this constitution now, do you think that Tinubu becoming president can solve the problem of Yoruba? It is impossible. The same way, no presidency, nobody as a president will solve the problem of Igbo people. Yes, they are reporting the broadcast very hard. They don't want the truth, but we'll continue. Because we're saying the truth. Facebook should allow the program. People should continue liking the program and sharing it. Do you understand? So, they don't want truth, but we'll say the truth anyway. Are you telling us that with this very different law, that if a particular tribe become president in Nigeria, that their problem will be solved? Show us where the problem of Kwara people is solved. Show us. Show us where the problem of the Northerners that have ruled for 6 years have been solved. Show us. Show us the North that Nigeria was created because they are poor. Show us if they are rich now. Show us, we want to see. 111 years, they are yet to be, they are not rich. They are still cutting our nails. They are still sleeping inside wheelbarrow. They are still crying for hunger. Parents and children crying for hunger without hope of 100 naira 1 month. It happens in the North. But Nigeria was created because the North is too poor. So why is it that the North have not become rich? And if they are not rich, why do other regions expect they are going to be rich? If they don't have security, why do you all expect to have security? If presidency do not solve the problem of the North, why do you still want Igbo man to stay in Nigeria that presidency will solve their problem? If presidency do not solve the problem of the Yoruba people, why do you want me to be in Nigeria because Nigeria Igbo presidency will solve my problem? Have he solved the problem of Yoruba people? Have Obasanjo not ruled? Have Osibanjo not been vice? Is Tinubu not ruling today? Why is Yoruba people running from Kwara State, their community? Why is Tinubu, why do he have power to send army to the east, but he have no power to send army to confront herdsmen that is sacking away their community members in Kwara? No, he don't have power because the constitution guiding the Fulani in Nigeria is different. It came from Sultan of Sokoto, and his president or president of anybody has nothing to do with Fulani, because their constitution and their president is come from Sultan, and Sultan is their president. So you don't need to be trying to deceive me or convince me to believe in your Nigeria, because you that is the Nigeria first class and second class, you are not enjoying it. So I have no interest in your Nigeria, and we have no interest in your Nigeria. Do you understand? Thank you. Are you getting it? So that is the issue. And we'll continue to point it out. We want them to come and debate us and tell us why presidency of a Yoruba man who even appointed Yoruba people into power, why is it that his presidency cannot solve the problem of the Yoruba people? Why? Why? And you want me to be here? You are dreaming. Good evening. There, welcome. Mommy, welcome. I understand it. So, why do you want me to belong to something that is not working? When those that is even castigating us that they are in power, they are ruling, we cannot rule. Igbo man cannot rule. We have not seen the dividends of the Nigeria in their life. Rather, Igbo man is still their strength, even as they are ruling. No tribe in Nigeria will say if we leave Igbo land, Igbo people will cry. But if we travel home December, not all of us, just few people, the shops in your street will be locked. But you cannot threaten us with that. That's why IPOB has solved the one problem for over 2 years and 3 years now. Northern Mieti Allah terrorists have never threatened the people of the South and say, we are not going to send food to the South, because IPOB go into agricultural campaign and started putting crops and supporting people. Today we have food here. Food item price have collapsed in Igbo land. Even rice, it is going down. If our people bring out rice now this December, food price will come down. Rice is coming down, Gari is coming down, everything is coming down in Igbo land. Unless if they come and buy it from our side, they will go and sell it high price. Cassava, you see cassava, that white apple, it is very cheap in our place. We are from Aninri. It wasn't so before. People go into agriculture. Even me, I have farm in township. I farm cassava in 2 plots in township. People in abroad will send money. They have farm here. So Mietiala no longer threaten us. They no longer threaten us that they are not going to send food. Are you understanding? So, why do you expect me to believe in your Nigeria? Show me now the dividends of the Nigeria in your life. Show us now. Yoruba people, are they not? Are you telling me that as a Yoruba man now, there are no Yoruba people trying to finding a way to travel outside Nigeria for their survival? But they are in power now. Not to go and study. So you tell me that this Nigeria is working? We cannot belong in such Nigeria by force. Grant us referendum. Let us decide it by ourselves. If we vote for Nigeria, if our people vote for Nigeria, if we ever complain about Fulani invasion, or if we make this kind of brokers, you will know that we are evil. Even we will be going to the north and be transporting Fulani herdsmen down to our community. If our people vote for Nigeria, we will now give them our houses. We will not complain. We will use our hand to form checking point for Nigeria army. We will no longer complain. If you see us complain about seaport again, spit on our face. If we complain about international airport after referendum, spit on our face. Do you understand? So without this, you are joking, because we have seen arrest, we have seen killing, we have seen injury, we have seen dismissing, we have seen, abduction, we have seen illegal detention, we have seen disobedience to court orders. It doesn't move us one day. There's no other option. Yes, you may be playing your politics to deceive people, but you know what IPOB is holding, and you know we are holding it tight. We are not moving. So we have no interest in your Nigeria. And we cannot be moved by any blackmail, because you that is blackmailing us, you have no freedom. Your president from Yoruba land can never send army to the Kwara to fight for you. But they will send army to the east, and you are not ashamed. When you see the army coming down, you say, yes, let them go and fight IPOB, ESN. You never tell your president, no, send this to you have been sending to the east, please send it to Kwara. No, now. You know there is a different law guiding Fulani herdsmen. You know it by yourself. You knew. You are just deceiving yourself. You know that Tinubu does not rule them. You know that Nigeria president doesn't rule them with Nigerian constitution. You rule them with the Sultan of Sokoto constitution. No Nigerian president can be in charge of Fulani. It's impossible, Oga. Let us see. Let Oya Tinubu show us that you are ruling Fulani herdsmen. Start from Kwara. Start from Kwara now, deploy army to go after herdsmen. No, nonsense. This is the nonsense you want me to belong to. Where somebody have no power over terrorists against his people. But he's a president. But terrorists can be taking over your land, and you maintain your presidency. You want to be politically correct. No wonder they're against Nnamdi Kanu, who said no to terrorism. Because they'll open their, you see, Tinubu is in power. Kwara people are running away. Kwara people are complaining. And he's there traveling. I will never be part of this kind of Nigeria, I'm telling you. So what do you have to convince IPOB now to stop? With the condition of Yoruba people, with the condition of the North that is ruling Nigeria. Then you are dreaming, you have nothing to present, because from how many years now you have nothing to present. We have facts that gives us strong mind and the strength to continue in our agitation, and we will never stop. Thank you. This is for Fearless IPB Evangelist Mazi.